What's going on, guys? Show off 3x4 here, bringing you another video today. Real quick before I get started, I've got a throttle body to throw in my truck, and I'll get more into detail on that in a second. But I only have one car garage, and I need to get the van out of there. So I gotta move Jay's car, the van, and pull my truck in. Let's do that. Sick. I'm also trying to get done. It's supposed to snow in like an hour, and I'm trying to get it done before that because the roads are still dry. That way we can let her eat. Alright, there we go. Now that I got all the vehicles moved. This is my 2012 Ram 1500 5.7 Hemi. I got bolt-ons on it so far, not full bolt-on, but it's got an intake, catch can, J Green 93 tune, long tube headers, catless, to an MBRP catback. It's got some bolt-ons on it, but I've been waiting for this. I'll show you actually. I have been waiting for this throttle body for a pretty long time. If you guys are watching the channel and you've been trying to order one, you know that for the past like 6 months, you'll know for the past like 6 months, Fastman Throttle Bodies has been, he's his own company, I'm pretty sure, and he moved starting in like August or so, and he just reopened finally in January, and everyone says Fastmans are the best throttle bodies you can get for a Hemi. I've talked to Jay Green like 3 times because I was like, I really wanted to throw it on the truck. And I was like, is there a second best? Like, is like the most performance 87 or a BBK 90? He's like, wait for the Fastman or don't get one at all because the Fastman's the only one that's worth it. I was like, all right, if that's what people say, I will listen to their advice. So here we have a 84 millimeter oversized true bore throttle body. It's a stock, so this is a brand new Mopar throttle body, and he does all the machining in-house. So he machined it himself. I don't know too much of the details, I just know this is the bigger one. Because I am going cam in like a month or so, and I have a 3600 stall converter sitting up there. So I am gonna get more power out of this truck than just full bolt-on. So he said then it would be worth it. Otherwise, if you're just doing a full bolt-on truck, then it's not worth it to go oversized. Just do like the 82 millimeter or something like that. But this is the 84 millimeter Fastman throttle body. So we're gonna throw it on. It's really easy to throw on, and then we're gonna take it for a drive, see how it acts. He did say that it might be a little lazy. It might, I don't know yet. It might be a little lazy due to the fact that I don't have the cam in yet. So we'll see how it is. I'm obviously gonna keep my stock one. And then after I throw this one in, I will send a log to Jay and see if the tune needs any revision. If it does, he'll send me a revision. If not, then the truck is good and it's self-adjusted. So I'm excited. Let's get going. So here's a little shot of underneath. Nothing crazy, I gotta wipe that off. It's snowy and salty here right now. But I got a volant, whatever, cold air intake, a catch can, and then you can't really see them, but I got Cook's long tube headers on here, catless, 93 tune. So the truck moves out pretty good, but I know the throttle body is gonna give it a little extra. And I might go with a 6.4 truck intake. Not sure yet. I know it would be very beneficial if I did, but that is like another grand. But we'll see. My plans for this truck are to be a pretty decent street race truck, because it is going to get lowered here in the summer. and cam converter, all that kind of stuff. So I know it would benefit me a really big amount if I did go 6.4 intake, but we'll see. But for now, I'm just gonna take this intake piping off and unbolt the throttle body. There's only four bolts. You can see them right now. There's 1, 2, and then there's 2 on the other side, and it should come right off. All right, that's off. Now, unplug the throttle body. Okay, so took the intake off, took the connector off, and the 4 bolts, and now it honestly should just come right off. Yep, there it is. It might be hard to see because the stock Hemi throttle body is an 80 millimeter, and this is an 84. I can see the difference in person. I don't know if you can on camera, but technically, like realistically, these are the same throttle body. And you can tell that this one right here, the stock one, has more of a, I don't know what you want to call it, has more surface area around it, and this one doesn't. It's a lot thinner. This one's a lot thicker. So, but yeah. And then I think, let's see. Yeah, so that on the inside is like that. On the stock one, this is the aftermarket one. This thing does come with instructions if you don't know what you're doing, which if you don't, it's okay. But it does say you can use the same O-ring and just kind of clean up the surface of the intake port for the throttle body, and then you can just bolt your new one on. Put those bolts back in it. Start them with your fingers. You don't want to cross-thread plastic. That would suck. Go on a cross pattern, just like a wheel. All right, new throttle body's on, everything's hooked back up. Real easy. This kept coming off on me, and I am gonna wipe this box off because it's pretty bad. Oh, and I'm gonna check my catch can. Wow, that is full. Holy cow, that is full. Dumping that sucker. All right, so now everything's good. He tells you, if you guys were wondering like I was, if there is a throttle body relearn, he gives you instructions on what to do when you put the new one on. So I'll let you guys kind of pause it on this and look at it. But basically, tells you how to do it if you don't know how to do it. Turn the key on. Don't start the vehicle, wait till the dash lights go through their check down and the dinging stops, then start the engine. Let it idle and steady itself out, rev it up, make sure it's working, then it's good. If not, it tells you what to do if it doesn't work. But obviously we're gonna act like it does work. So I'm gonna open the garage up and fire this thing up. we're gonna have to go drive it. So far, so good. I didn't know if it was gonna sound any different. Some people say some throttle bodies sound different, but it's very vehicle dependent. But we'll go drive it. I do feel like I got a little more pedal in it. And who knows, I might not feel anything really different. It might need a retune. We'll have to see. He said it shouldn't, but he did say, like I said, give him a log. It does feel more peppy, I will not lie, it does feel good. But I'll have to send him a data log so he can make sure that city cruising and mild throttle and wide open throttle is all good. You might not notice a difference in everyday driving, but this is just gonna help a cam even more. But I noticed, okay, right off the bat, I can notice too that like when I ease into the throttle, it doesn't need to downshift. And I know when I put a cold air intake on that, I noticed it a lot, that this truck used to, if I gave it maybe 15 to 20% throttle and it was in a low gear, it would automatically downshift. And then with the intake, it rolled that gear out a little more before wanting to downshift, and this does it even more. It does feel a little peppier. It does feel like there's more behind the pedal than there was. Everything flew out. Oh boy. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. I might have felt a little bit, but nothing. A 4mm throttle body isn't going to give you too much more. But let's do this one more time. Dang, that does feel pretty good. It does feel real good. I love this truck. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it was helpful for you and gave you the information you needed. I do want to say I do have some kind of bad-ish news. I was hoping to cam my truck like next month or April, and I don't see that happening. The reason is because the kit and like everything to do it is going to be about $2,400, and I don't have that money until like next month. And I was talking to Jay Green today, he's the guy I'm ordering the tune or the cam through, and he said that the build time for those with the kit is like 6 to 7 weeks as of now. It might be shorter when I order it, it might not be. And that puts us at like getting the cam around May. And then my wife and I, we got married last year, but we didn't have a real wedding last year because of COVID. So we're getting married this year, having our big ceremony. So I know that's in the end of May, and all of May is going to be busy. June, I'm going to be busy all June with things. And then, so that kind of puts us in July. And even there's some things in July that I need the truck for. So it's going to be iffy. If we have maybe 2 free weekends in a row that like are for sure we can knock out the truck either one of those weekends, we'll do it. But otherwise, I'm going on vacation here soon, and when I get back in the middle of March, I'll throw the converter in. So we'll put a 3600 stall in the truck, we'll wire up the temp gauge for the trans, we'll put new trans lines in it, throw that in, and I am kind of excited to be able to like show you what a stall full bolt-on, or what a stall bolt-on truck can do with the track. But as far as cam, it might not happen very soon. Ryan's we're gonna knock out in like a month, so that'll be here shortly. But Otherwise, yeah, I just want to let you know, if you have any questions about the Fastman throttle body, let me know, comment, shoot me a DM, whatever you gotta do. Otherwise, overall, pretty good. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next vlog.